Hello there YouTube, this is Sibbles and Bits, and today we're talking again about Inkbound. Today we're going back to talk about the Season Pass. I think it's a little long overdue because there's been a number of developments, like real recent, about how the Season Pass is going to play out. And so I thought it was, appropriate to go back and talk about it, seeing as how the video that'll be before this on the playlist is talking about the season pass and how it works, and some of that stuff is no longer the case. As I said in that video, season passes are very likely to start to, how to put it, they're going to evolve over time as the community gives their feedback and the devs start to look at what exactly they can do in a season pass, and we've already seen some development in that regard. First thing, we're going to go ahead and bring this up. The cosmetic shop no longer rotates. Now it's obvious that this is all going to have to change. The 3 tabs made sense to look like this, especially when each tab had guaranteed 6 items. I think that they're probably going to have to go into an actual shop format with tabs and stuff like that. That's going to have to be worked on probably through early access. But all of the cosmetics that were made for the game at launch are now just available for you to go to and purchase. Another thing that they did that some people had a little bit of a conundrum with, they added a 50 shines option. A lot of people were looking at MTXs, saw that they were 50, and they were like, oh, okay, they're trying to milk that little extra money out of me because now I have to buy an additional $3 if I was, say, 50 off, and so they'd get an extra $2.50 out of me. They were never trying to do anything like that weird, so they just went ahead and added a 50 shines option. Otherwise, everything else is, as far as I know, exactly the same. They removed the ability to buy levels on the Season Pass for $1. I think that this is probably one of the best changes because, again, my problem with it was that you looked at the season pass and you looked at how much these things cost in the shop, and 100 shines for a level was significantly cheaper than 300 shines for an emote, and so it becomes apparent that at the end of the season, buying the rest of your season pass was just the right move instead of waiting for it to come back into the shop. Well, if we're not able to buy these levels, then that means that these things are going to go into the shop and we're not going to have the option to get them at a discount, right? Not actually. They're going to try and implement a season pass system similar to a game called Battle Bands that you guys may have played, where, obviously I can't show you because it's not implemented in the game yet, but they're going to have all the season passes available at all times, and so you will be able to go back to Season 1, The Story Begins, and put your SP into that season to fully unlock this season pass. Now, obviously, that's contesting with the current season, so you would have to, fill your season pass technically at Season 2, then you could go back, fill up your season pass at Season 1. They recently increased, I think just this patch right now, dailies are now 2k SP more. All fights in the run are worth 300 SP. So in a run, you make as much, not as much, it would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you make 3,000 SP a run. Your dailies are worth 18k. And the seasonal quests themselves have also been boosted. Unfortunately, this is not retroactive, but... And then, of course, completing these are worth 55k. So they've increased significantly the weekly SP rate, which I don't think is going to be, again, I'm talking from my perspective. I don't think it's going to be necessary. Let's see how many hours I have in the game right now. It says that I have 145 hours total. That's counting the playtest time. So in about 45 hours, I've gotten to level 51. So I'm at a rate of gaining about a level every hour that I'm playing the game. So at about 100 hours, I'll have all of it. Now, obviously, that's going to be significantly faster due to the fact that, well, we're gaining more SP per week now. But it should be moderately easy to cap out your season, go back and back level a season that you may have missed a couple on. And that's not to, you know, talk about maybe there's going to be more ways to gain SP in the future. Just trying to make sure that I have all the information there. Yes, the only thing that will not carry over from seasons now is the shines on the pass. Because obviously they're not going to let you go back level and then get all those shines. They want that to be the reason that you're coming back and you're rotating or wrapping season passes back to back. So I'd say that that's probably the worst thing about it. Like I said, it's very similar in function to battle bands, where you can go back and unlock cosmetics from like before you were even playing. The only thing that makes it worse than battle bands, in my opinion, is the fact that it costs real money, but it also unlocks technically premium currency as well, so long as you're going through it. So all in all, very good changes. Pretty much everything that I had reservations for in the original season pass has been rectified. Have they solved all of your grievances? Do you still have any questions? I can probably answer those if you put them down below. Otherwise, hopefully this has been an informative video for you guys, and I'll catch you guys later.